Hello and welcome to Pokemon Blue episode 5, wherein we tour the great nation of Pewter City and eventually take on Brock. Sorry for that long pause, I am just that good a commentator. So, this person is kindly informing me that Brock is the only trainer within a 5-mile radius worth a damn. I'm just gonna peek into people's houses and they're gonna just chat to me amicably, rather than say, "What the hell are you doing in my house?" To which I would reply, "I'm gonna steal your shit," but, you know, this is Kanto. Everyone's laid back in Kanto. Pretty much in the Pokemon world, everyone's laid back. And here it is! The town map, which I described in an earlier video as a waffle with your face on it, but which I realise now is more of a whale with your face on it. Can you see that whale shape? There's like a tail at the back, water spouting off the head. That is a whale. So, good look at the whale, and I almost left, but then I'm like, ooh, I want to see shit, but no, it was just Pokemon books. So, I'm off now to tour this wonderful, wonderful city, which I don't know why it has no right to call itself a city. It has no cathedral, and you need a cathedral to be a city. Fun fact. So, do I know what he's doing? He's spraying repel to keep Pokemon out of his garden. But where's his house? No wonder he's so protective of his garden. It's where he lives. Wonderful. Ooh. Did you check out the museum? No. Oh wait, yes I did, because I've just remembered. If you say no, it leads you there. I don't want to go there yet. A shady old man got me to buy this really weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak, and it cost 500 Pokemonies. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently, even the weak ones. Oh, like that wasn't a hint. I got a really weak fish Pokemon, obviously Magikarp. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon, even weak ones. As in, hey kids, if you take the time to raise this pathetic little fish, you'll get a sea dragon. So, it's rumoured that Clefairies came from the moon. They appeared after a moonstone fell on Moon. There you go. Clefairies are space aliens. We all knew that anyway. Because the moon can support life. This is Pokemon. Anything can happen. Trying to find any sneaky back entrances to the museum. I seem to recall reading a guide as a child. Something about this museum is worthwhile, but I can't remember what. Nidoran, sit! Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast when it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Bow, bow. So, sorry about that. Past Jamie was just scrolling way too. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. And so, I shall follow him to the gym, even though I'm not quite mentally prepared for that yet. It's big and scary. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. And off he goes, wandering to a place where there is no possible exit, yet when we look next, he is gone. Was he a ghost? I think he was a ghost. Pewter City is a dark and dreary city. Did I check out the museum? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I haven't. There you go. No, I did not. There we go. You may show me the museum, if you like, good sir. It's right here. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. I wonder if he was a ghost too. I wonder if everyone here is a ghost. Ooh. It's 50 Pokemon monies. And I pay the fare, even though I don't want to, but I seem to recall there was something worthwhile about this museum, but I can't remember what. Sorry, just skeletons scare me because they remind me of one thing and one thing only, and oh no, that is the dread Pokemon missing now in one of his many forms. Yes, in addition to that L-shaped block of glitch, you could occasionally find him as a Kabutops fossil, and that is just That's terrifying. I mean, bear in mind that Missing No is listed in the Pokédex as being 80 feet tall. I mean, an 80-foot tall block of glitch would be horrible enough, but imagine an 80-foot tall one of those. I'm counting now. I'm counting the Moonstones. There appear to be 4 Moonstones. 4. Wigglytuff, Clefable, Nidoking, Nidoqueen. Do you know how many Moonstones there are in the game? I know you do. There are 3. There are not enough Moonstones in this game, and we can't rob this museum. There are not enough Moonstones in this game to catch them all. Nintendo? Well, actually, no. I'm not going to fall into that trap. I'm not going to say Nintendo, you bastards. I'm going to say Game Freak, you evil bastards, because it's Game Freak that makes these games, not Nintendo. People need to learn this. And I'm done with the museum now. I feel terrified upon seeing a fossil of my arch nemesis, and annoyed upon seeing the Moonstone, so that was a good visit. And now, 'tis the gym, the very first gym. Pewter City Pokemon Gym. Leader, Brock. Winning trainers, Scooby. I just take a moment to stand there in shame. Scooby has beat me to it. Hiya, I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in the match is at the top of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon matches could be made easier. Now, if we didn't know this by now, I don't know how we got through the game, but looking at the immense number of children who had like severely overleveled starters and were at the end of the game, like a level 80 Blastoise and a level 2 Pidgey and that sort of thing, it's possible that people just didn't figure out. So, I am light years away from facing Brock. We all know what happens when I win this. But will I win it? Junior Trainer wants to fight. Junior Trainer sent out Diglett, and I was genuinely surprised at this point. I seem to remember him only having a Sandshrew, but fair enough, he has a Diglett. Let's fight it, let's beat it. Holy moly! Did you see what I did there? Because Diglett's a mole. He does an immense amount of damage. Problem with Diglett, he's very fast and very strong, very weak. But, as in weak defensively wise, strong attackingly wise, but none of my Pokemon really have enough gumption to take advantage of his weak defences yet, so he is just tearing through me like a buck in a newspaper stand. So, can Bobbins withstand the might of Diglett? Of course I can. I've got Leech Seed, and as I keep trying to tell you, Leech Seed is the best thing since sliced chocolate, which is pretty damn good. Ooh, Bobbins just hanging in there because he is Bobbins. I go in for the tackle, and Bobbins cleans it up. And sure, I could have just used 3 tackles and beaten him that way, but where's the fun in that? Anyway, if you're not convinced about Leech Seed's amazingness now, you will be in but a few moments. So Bobbins valiantly sacrifices himself. Now if you recall what Sandshrew is all about, Sandshrew and Sandslash, middling to decent attack and pretty high defense. I mean, terrible defense when we get to later generations. You've got all these ridiculous Pokemon like Salamence and stuff that can just rip through everything, but pretty good defense for now, so he's going to be difficult to just take down through normal means. But what is this we have? We have a Leech Seed, yes. And bear in mind he's got Sand Attack, which just makes you miss everything ever. This Leech Seed is going to start looking pretty good. There we go. Missy can't hit him. Even when she does hit him, it's just going to do sod all. But Leech Seed slowly sapping our enemy away. Not as quickly as I like. In the later generations it does 1/8, here it does 1/16, but it is still a valuable part of our lives. Missy's starting to look like she can't quite handle it. But Leech Seed is keeping her in the game. Sorry if slow-paced battles bore you to bits. I didn't want to just completely overlevel this gym and make it look like a cakewalk. I want to make Pokemon look impressive and epic, just like it was when I was a child. I don't want to go, oh yes, this is the gym leader, I will just use a super effective move and sweep his team with no dramatic tension whatsoever. You'll notice that my Bobbins doesn't even know Vine Whip yet, so there's going to be no killing his Geodude and Onix in one hit. None of that stuff. I am going for this. Low as I can, tough as nails. Melvin grew to level 8, and Missy grew to level 9. Didn't even know I'd brought Melvin out, but anyway, yeah. There you go. Light years isn't time, it measures distance, which I genuinely did not know that as a child, so when he told me that, I was like, really? Because when I was a child that sounded like Scooby-Doo, and I did some research, and there was no internet back in those days, so I had to really research this, like, hey, world at large, is it true that light years measures distance? And I discovered that the child wasn't lying to me. It really does measure distance. So there you go, Pokemon. You taught me science, and I will be eternally grateful to you for that. So, healed my Pokemon up, and I am ready to take on the big Kahuna Burger, who is of course Brock, a character we all remember from the anime we watched as a child. Except maybe my older viewers. But yes, you can't look at Brock and not think of the anime. He was just too core a character in that. So in recognition, I am going to swap out the normal gym leader theme in this battle for the anime theme, and I think you're going to agree that the anime has far better music than we probably gave it credit for. So anyway, he's explaining to me, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Ooh, do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. And so, I'm gonna shut up. First of all, I apologise if that killed your ears, but I hope they died happy. Wasn't that just awesome? So as you can see, I don't need no Vine Whip to get my job done. I have Leech Seed. And Leech Seed just does it all. Literally made myself immortal through Leech Seeding. Oh, my commentary sounds so dry and boring after that amazing music. Don't worry, there will be more coming up. As soon as we get to Onyx, I decided. One bit of awesome music per Pokemon in these gyms. So, Geodude's down. And after that pathetic commentary that was like, so yes, basically I'm winning, we're gonna go into something else cool. See you in a bit. Oh, that was so good, and a complete happy accident that it ended just as the battle ended. So yeah, I beat Brock without any, you know, Vine Whip or Water Gun or any other cheap thing that would have killed him in one shot. Because I am the best Pokemon trainer that has ever existed in the history of the universe, and all of the universes that came before it, if that's scientifically sound. I don't know. So, wait. Take this with you, because that's what Brock sounded like, obviously. We all remember his TM contains a that's how he spoke, so Dr. Pokemon, a TM is good only once. Not in Gen 5, thank God. So yeah, pick your Pokemon carefully, because you will never be able to use it again. So yeah, the TM he gave me was Bide, which I'm selling that to the Pokemon. Do people remember the move Bide? It's you sit there and do nothing, just take a bit of damage, and then you take a bit of damage again, and then you release that damage back double, which Sounds cool, but there are two problems with this. Pokémon is a game in which you can easily be killed in 2 hits. It has a chance to miss, and if the trainer has any sort of a brain, they'll just take this opportunity to use moves against you that don't do damage, like Thunder Wave or whatever. So it's basically just, I'm going to use this move that makes me do fuck all. But anyway, it's over now. There is so much more I could say, but I spent too much time just pumping you full of awesome music. So we're going to end this video, and next week? Tomorrow. Anyway, bye!